Right, so I try to make every day mean to me that people aren't, which is totally out of my control. Like people aren't like peering in and taking like this like, what is he doing? And it's like honestly like it's just like people like I don't do anything and I wander and it's like wading through life. And like people are like, oh, that dude must be a stalker, because like I go for a walk every day. But it's like, if you were to like understand the scope of like stalking someone, like through my perspective, people would be like, that's fucked up. You're not a stalker at all. Like, people, like just that understanding. Like, if you want to know like what's creepy about life, it's just like, I don't know, take a look at my life. People stalking conversation. Anyway, so it gets much worse than like anything that I'm about. Like, honestly, I think that I sleep great every night. I think that I really have a lot of my moralism isn't like this shattered and like I'm just like we're getting by because I don't have the capacity to realize that I'm a terrible person or whatever. So it's just more like that I realize, so that, I've done the right things and like, made mistakes, but so anyway, okay, so I wanted to talk about this kid on the bus. And this kid was just awesome. Like, some, it's like, I guess it's, I don't know what, okay, anyway. Sounds so racist when I try to, yeah, so the dude, like, having a conversation behind me on his phone, and then, he's Indian or whatever, like they usually are. And it's so racist. I just like honestly like the full scope of like I'd probably just start being racist. I'd be like selective and I'd be like, this is exactly what I hate about culture. And I don't like your culture. I'd probably be like, it's like stuck up asshole if I really knew like how things were. So this kid was like, I forget what he called it. He was like, Akbar died. I was like, that's awesome, dude. Like this kid was fearless. So mentioning him, it's not like gonna be this, like I'm ratting someone or whatever. But that was fucking cool. Like, and then this kid's just like calling out names on the bus, and like, it's this intense process where like. But I don't get stressed about it anymore, so that's cool. Like I don't like. It's like whatever. Like somebody like peers into my mind, and it's like, oh, I guess I don't know. That's the thing. Like I'd rather you were in my mind, a lot of the time, rather than like, what's on paper. It's like, yeah, that's the texture I really want, just like pulp that you've just fucking thrown away after like realizing that there's so much more. So, yeah, and this kid, like when I was young, very innocent kid, like very innocent kid. And like I think that kids that were all like doing like rad when they were like 3 years old, which is fucking crazy and insane, and like everyone, like probably all of those kids grow up to be like, I don't know, like you just have to be reserved, or so it seems to me. But yeah, so like a very innocent kid, and then let's say that like, I'm on some like person who's like in this spectacle on there in the public spotlight. Say I'm on that, and like I'm just this innocent kid, so like this dude goes pee, and it's like, oh no, you can't go pee around me, and it's just, or whatever, right? So these kids end up hating innocent kids. That's how it seems to me. So these kids end up hating innocent kids because like their heroes are like real, So it's like, that's how it seems to me. Yeah. So, I look nice in fall. I wear my winter jacket every morning, and I wear like these like shirts that are unwashed. So I really, it's like honestly like the inner material is doing its job at not like collecting smell. But I'm definitely gonna have to. Um, so it's just like this ragged jacket, and like I wonder if like I'll just like buy a new coat this winter, just because like it's like, nope, this is dead to me. So it's, I don't know, but yeah, I just got a dry cleaned, I guess. I don't know why I haven't seen like the fucking dry cleaning process on TV. Like, what is dry cleaning exactly? People still don't know. It's like, I don't know. It's like, should be this like public service announcement where like, it's like, did y'all want to know what dry cleaning is? Yeah, this is it. It's like, I don't know. I guess they ship them to like a warehouse or something, and it's just like, alright, that's kind of cool. Yeah, so the bus driver, yeah. When I was leaving, I was like, the bus driver missed the stop, and then we went for like maybe 100 feet, and I was like, did the door open? And I was like, I guess it goes off. I'm like, just some stuff that I said, and then yeah, so that's around this kid. So maybe this kid's like, oh, that's kind of cool. And then I did a tweet, and the tweet was, maybe milking gives you that potato effect, like, because like, you know, you can get fattened on like dairy or whatever, and like people won't realize that you're like just like you have this like, you know, people don't realize that like, you know, I'm not gaining weight because I eat like shit or whatever, but I'm not gaining weight at all, but it's totally awesome, and I have a lot of respect for the people that made me, so, because I can live this way. So anyway, alright, too. Bye.